Right, restarted on YouTube. Anybody's wanting to watch on YouTube, no idea why that's turned itself off. Apologies. Need to just make a little adjustment as the sun has come out a bit. Momentarily, anyway. Right, another one coming in. This is a. Let me get out of that a minute. This is another 737. This is the first of two Ryanairs. Got stuck by the pillar. Right. Got Jet 2 taxiing out. So that Ryanair's going to the gate over there, which is why he went all the way down the runway, make it easier. Nice and quick in between the two Flybys. Kind of guessing that people think everything's finished for the day because the car just leaving. That just leaves two of us here. Alright, so let him go down there. Hi Hayden. Yeah, up on the roof. Well, not quite the roof, one level below because you can't go on the roof anymore. Right, this is a Ryanair 737 in from Bratislava. really go all the way down, or really take a shortcut. And he's turning off early. There a second. We have a KLM Embraer due in about 10 minutes. Currently south of the airport, 9,000 feet. In the meantime, Jet 2. Ryanair is going down there. Could have gone the whole length of the runway, but he didn't. Would have been quicker. Right, so I've got a little bit of a wait for the KLM. So I'm going to put it back on in because it doesn't seem to move around so much if I put it on there. I have a temperamental tripod that likes to pan by itself. Right, go on Coventry Airport, don't we? Not a lot of use. Oh, mate, come on. Departures. Right, Emirates is still showing as going out at 13:30. Which is 25 minutes. And I hope so, because it's getting cold, to be fair. I'm just going to knock that down a bit. Yes, that was good at Tenerife, wasn't it, Hayden? We were driving back from Luxembourg that day, I think, when you were doing that. We did Brussels, didn't we? Yeah. For an hour on the way home from Luxembourg. We've done Frankfurt the day before. We'll be going back out there again and to Schiphol, a few other places. Good evening, Job. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Yes, there's a 380 due out in around about 25 minutes if it's on time. Emirates. Next thing due in is a KLM Embraer. Have some fuel trucks. God, the wind's getting up and it's cold, very cold. Just keep an eye to the north of the KLM, no sign of it yet. I'm guessing this must have been one of the old hangars. Two hanger. Looks pretty old, doesn't it? I think it's now being used, well, I presume it's being used for the BizJet bit. Just down here we've got Sky Chefs. Presumably they do the onboard catering, etc. Must be their depot. Don't know whether they prepare the food in there or not, actually, or whether it's just their sort of storage area. How desperate this is now. Oh, fire station. Let's have a look at the fire station, or what I think might be the fire station over the other side of the runway. Kind of looks like a fire station, doesn't it? Possibly. And what have we got over there? Is that like kind of gritter stuff and general maintenance stuff, I guess? Fuel tanks. And lots of cars behind it. I'm guessing that must be one of the long stay car parks. Oh, and of course, we've got the tower. Oh, hang on. The tower there. And you see this bit on, you can see there's a bit sticking out there on the front. That's a sign that actually says Flybe, believe it or not. So I guess that'll be coming down fairly soon. Or maybe not, who knows. Apparently they do tours up there, because there's a group of lads that were here earlier and they've got a tour up there well, now actually they're up there, so groups of 6 apparently. Right. Thank you, Emma. Hi, Kaneko. Right, KLM. I can see him. Right. Embraer. There he is. A few more people turned up, probably because the 380's due out. So one for our Dutch friends. Hi Nancy, hope you're well. You can probably see there the tail rudder being moved about to keep him straight on the runway. There is a bit of a crosswind, nothing too horrendous, but probably just a little bit uncomfortable for the pilots. Right, okay, so let's have a leave you over looking at those flybees for a minute. And the blue hearts of beer from Wendy. Hello Helen. Yes, Andonius, we do. It's Visions International, all one word. Yeah, Debbie, fine. A little bit cold, to be fair. Getting hungry. Desperately need a coffee. Apart from that. oh. Train and plane. So the A380 is due out fairly shortly. It's obviously an Emirates one. Oh. So we probably saw this one arrive earlier. It's been pretty much a day of 737s, to be fair. And not a lot else. Had a 330 takeoff at Wamos, which was going to Madrid, I think it was. ATR and Braille, but not a lot else really. I did get the 380 landing, but I couldn't get live in time because I got stuck, because we got a big dog show going on at the NEC, which is at the other side of the airport, the National Exhibition Centre, called Crufts. It's world famous actually. And I got stuck in the queue to get off the motorway for that, which was a tad frustrating. Sorry, I'm shivering. Okay, whilst he does that, I'm just going to quickly check on my dog, which is in the car. Just make sure he's alright. So just give me 30 seconds, guys. Yeah, he seems okay. Right, 13:16. So in theory, in 14 minutes, the Emirates is due out. As I said earlier, it was 2 hours delayed. 2 hours on, I think it was Thursday. I think it was. that coming in? We have a Vueling, a Vueling A320 inbound in about 10 minutes. The excitement knows no bounds. So this one will go straight out really. So we briefly lose him as he goes behind the old control tower, which is there. Whilst he's doing that, I'll try and get back on Facebook. Hi Ross. Hang on. Well, he's long. Yeah, the temperature here is actually supposed to be about 7 degrees, but the problem we've got is on the 6th floor of a multi-storey car park, and the wind is whistling through somewhat. That's a lovely day. Random thought for the day. Yeah. Hi Emma. Bit of car action again. Airport operations. Oh, thank you, Martin. Good. That was the near I missed arriving, wasn't it? Just caught the back end of his landing. So keep an eye out for that. There's a fire over there. Let me see if I can find it for you. Somebody burning something. What's that down there? What's that? What's that? Got another one on the cars. And lots of steps by the looks of things. You can probably see that better than I can, to be fair. What else can we look at whilst we're waiting? See, basically the main terminal is right behind this building. You'd be able to see the whole lot if that wasn't in the way. But it is, so you can't. Still nothing happening with any of those today by the looks of things. A few more people turning up again. Oh, Antonio lunch, that sounds a good idea. We had a, what did we have this morning? It was a bacon, sausage and omelette roll from Greg's at about 8:30, I suppose it was. Andy, this is Birmingham. Birmingham. Which is obviously one of the airports to suffer from the Flybe collapse. Just noticed that radar over there. Oh, here we go. Here's the Lufty Neo. Where is he? There he is. Bouncing a bit there. Oh, inbound as well. Oh, follow the tripod. It's the first time I've kicked the tripod today, so that's quite good. Lasted a couple of hours without doing that. Where am I? Right, Sky. And there we go. Yeah, we got up to about 160 earlier, but they obviously couldn't take the excitement and had to go. Adjustment, there we go. And the Lufthansa is straight out onto the runway, so we'll get ready for him. Certainly got a blast of a crosswind as he was about to touch down. Cleared the runway, so Lufthansa should be ready to go. chances today. Right, so oh god, wind is getting up again. So, what time is it now? In theory, Emirates should be about to go, but I bet it isn't. I hope your lunch is going well, sir. Can you get me a doggy bag? Alright, quick look at the slight radar, just in case. Oh, it's on radar, it's on radar. Woohoo! Okay, we're going to end with 380 because I've had enough of the cold. He's on radar, so there's a good chance he's actually going to depart on time-ish. All good. Just have a quick look at see which one it is. Oh, it's one of the newer ones. A6EUO. Right, good. That's good news. Something on this. Yeah, it's going well, sir. Just hungry, cold, want a drink. The usual stuff, really. Yeah, Mario, a big plane is about to appear. Well, I won't say about to, will be appearing soon. At least it's on radar now. So it gives us hope. Yeah, it shouldn't leave a dog too long on its own. Agree with that. Right, nothing approaching by the looks of things. Oh, chunky steak pies, 50p Morrison. Ooh. Our local Morrisons, we tend to get in there around about sort of 4:30, and all the hot food they have on the during the day, obviously I guess it's selling for lunch and stuff or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, go in there and it's all reduced right down. Had a lovely bit of pork belly pork belly strips the other day. That was really nice. As a pre-dinner snack. Actually, Sarah grabbed some Chinese starters which we were going to have for supper last night, but we ate so late we didn't actually get round to having supper. Yeah, well said, Matt. Yeah, welcome to everybody who found us through Aviation Media Alliance. We think Chris at Speedbird is going to do a stream tomorrow. I think he buggered off to Madrid today. And Darren at Aviation Action is going to do Lakenheath on Tuesday. So get onto the page, Aviation Media Alliance, hit the follow and put your notifications on, and you'll get notifications when all of us are streaming. So it's like a one-stop shop. Plus we'll be putting other content on there as well. not masses, not going to flood it, but just interesting bits and pieces as we go along. And also, if you like and share our page, it'd be much appreciated. Oh right, Sarah, yeah, not having any more. I think I can hear the Emirates starting up. Well, I hope it's the Emirates starting up anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to get this, give Toby a walk around the airport, and then I'm going to head back to downtown Walsall. And if Sarah's not ready, I'm going to find a coffee shop. Which is fine, by the way, Sarah. You spend as much time as you want with Joe, not an issue. Hi Ross, yeah, 380 is about to, well, I think it's about to taxi out. I'm hoping it's about to taxi out. Oh god, I missed one, look. No, it's only another Ryanair. Pretty sure I must have filmed all of these blooming Ryanairs, you know, with our trips to Stansted. Obviously I haven't, because there's about 1,000 of them or something in there, but it just feels like you've seen every single one. Oh, absolutely shivering now, again. He's basically used the full length of the runway because his gate is down that end. Means he can just go straight across. Camera's flashing some sort of warning. Let me just have a quick look at that. Got no idea what it's going on about. Here we go guys. Beastie Boy in the house. Good time to share for the last couple of minutes of the programme. Be interesting to see if Emirates decide to stand some of these down during the this virus outbreak, like Lufthansa were talking about doing. noisy lorries down below. Don't think anything's due in, to be fair, so although he has stopped, hasn't he? Yep, definitely stopped. It's a train in the distance just above the fuselage. I think that's a West Midlands 350 or something. A bit rusty on my trains these days. Right guys, I'm just leave it there 2 seconds whilst we wait for him to actually move or do something. Hurry up. Why would you have stopped there? Take care, John. Like I say, once this goes, we'll be ending the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's not the busiest of airports, but thank you for your company. And like I say, just make sure you keep following us, etc. And you will hear when with our next stream, which will be from somewhere busier later in the week or next week. Beastie's gonna just do that a second. So I think he's just going to carry on straight out onto the runway. Doesn't seem to be anything inbound at all, so right, hang on a second guys, I'll just turn that off a second. Yeah, he should go straight out, no reason why he shouldn't. So, hold on to your hats. Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to Matt for moderating for us today. Much appreciated, sir. Here she goes. camera now. Wow, she went up really early. I think that tells you everything you need to know about the state of the aviation industry at the moment. Okay guys, I am going to... oh hang on, there's one coming as well. God, typical, isn't it? There's another one going out as well. Okay, I'll stay for a couple more. Right, I'm going to get this one and then I'm going. Because the other one's just a Ryanair, so you've seen enough of them already. Train arriving at Birmingham International. What does that say on there? Can't read it. There's on Jet 2. So he's going back to gates. Meanwhile, down the far end, our Aer Lingus. Gonna roll. Right, this is the last one, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next time. So that's it from Birmingham. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.